y'all, how's everybody doing? Well, I am going to do this video, as you saw from the title, and this request was from one of my lovely subscribers named Vanessa Yeager. And in my Makeup by Scriptures video, she said, I must have said something about it, she said, yes, I would like to see a updated video on your charm bracelets. Now, I assume she's meaning these Pandora charms. But I do have a solid gold charm bracelet that over the years my husband's been giving me gold charms. So comment below if you would also like to see those. If you would like to see the charm bracelet charms that are gold. These are sterling silver, I believe. Some of them may have a little bit of plated gold on them. And she had said, could you go through them? So I feel like the best way to do this is to take it off. And I roll these off. And I roll it off on purpose. Because I want it to slowly, just a little bit. I don't force it too hard. But I want over time for it to stretch just a little bit. So that these will be a little bit looser in between. I don't plan on adding any more charms anytime soon. If I ever do another Pandora, instead of doing this, I guess you would call it a snake piece, I would like to do the hard one, the hard bangle. I like these because they're flexible, but I kind of like the look also of the hard bangle bracelet charm. So what I thought I'd do is I would just put this on a pretty backdrop and just kind of go through it with you what is on the charm. Ouch, I just hit my foot. Ow, that really hurt. Okay, so to start with, I got involved with Pandora from a girlfriend of mine who loved them, and I will show you that charm on the next bracelet that actually got it started. But two of my favorite, we got it when we went on a business trip together, and we were out shopping at one of the shops, believe it or not, at Disney, because it was in California, and that Disney shop had a Pandora shop. I mean, that Disney park had a Pandora shop in it, and she wanted to get a charm, and I saw this and fell in love with it. And the main thing I loved was this little chain that holds, that it's a safety chain, and it has a little kind of ruby colored heart there and there, and a little mouse hanging on it. What I didn't realize, I thought this was kind of neat, it's Mickey Mouse, which I'm not real into Disney charms, but I thought that was cute. So besides that, those two, I really liked these two, and that is these little pink rhinestones or crystals and pink and red little hearts. And I'm going to try to make sure this is focusing. It's hard for me to tell if this is focusing. Okay, it looks like it is. So there's one there and there. I've put that on either side of some more of the colorful charms. So here, this one is got little emerald colored crystals, and emerald and white. Next to it is one that's got a little flower. I thought it was 4-leaf clover, which, you know, I don't believe in luck or anything. I just thought it was cute. But it's a little flower that's got little green crystals, very, very tiny, and these are amethyst colored ones. And in the center of the flower is a little tiny amethyst color. It's very hard to see with me looking at it with my head right on it, so it may be hard for you to see that as well. But I'm just gonna kind of go through the charms generally. This is a very special charm, this heart one, and that's because, I don't know if you can see it right there, there is a 4-leaf clover there. And this was brought back to me from my boss when she took a trip to Ireland with her family. And this charm can only be purchased in Ireland, is why it has the little clover. And that's going to be true of one other charm I have that could only be purchased where it was purchased. Then I have, this is one of the spacers that kind of hooks on so that you can, I've got two of them, they are just clear crystal hearts that kind of center the bracelet, so that the ones in between right here, if this did, they clip onto a little piece that is right there on this charm bracelet as it comes with no charms on it. And so I bought these two to kind of make sure that they had a place where they could spin still back and forth, but and there would be a little bit of space on either side of it, but that I could kind of have a little collective place, and that is that one. And so I have the symmetry of having these two right next to it, and then the 3 in the middle. And then when you go to this side, this one is a little garden of flowers, and you can see a little bee inside it. It's just gel with a little bee inside it. This one is both baguette and round crystals. This one is from Frozen, which is a Disney thing, and it's got a little, it's a themed one, so it costs a little bit more, but it's got a, if you look down in it, it's got a little snowflake reflective down in there. It almost looks like it's dirty, but it's a snowflake cut out inside, and there's also one in crystal that sits up on the top, and then there's crystal bands on both ends. And then this one is just for my YouTube channel, and it's got a little crystal hanger. This is a dangle one, and it's got lipstick, it's got a little dress, and it's got a little shoe, kind of like Fashion and Fun. That was my Bible Beauty, Fashion and Fun. And then, of course, we changed it to Bible, no, it was Bible Beauty, Fashion and Fun now. That was the new name. And then this one I got just for 2 hearts, me and Lance, and it's got kind of a crystal dangle as well, and it's just got 2 little hearts dangling, and one looks almost like a Brighton. It's a kind of filigree, and one has got a little key hole on it, like he is the key to my heart. Okay, and then this is another one like this that clips on. These are clips. Both of these are clips, and it's just a camellia flower, which kind of reminds me of Chanel, and also my mother loved camellias. And then here's another one, so that kind of keeps, again, the symmetry on either side of the closure. And this closure also has, I picked it especially because it has the crystal hearts, and I knew I was going to use that as my station stoppers. And then my husband, oops, I missed this one. This one's from, me and my husband went to Paris for our honeymoon. This is from Lance, and it is a palmetto tree with some little white crystals. Because we love Charleston, and a lot of our travels are to places actually inside South Carolina, and it also could look like a palm tree, but anyway. And then he also got me a B for Buchanan, because I'm Beth Buchanan and I'm his. And then this is just I don't know if this is a flower or a snowflake. I think it's a snowflake. But I loved it, and even the filigree on the edges, those are little teensy-weensy little hearts. And then this one is a little heart. I love pink, and it's got glitter inside and little purple hearts with little, you almost can't see it, even me looking at it. But in the little purple heart is a little tiny white crystal, just like that. Only it's in the heart, and then there's glitter in between in the pink. Very, very cute. And these are kinds that spin, if you see that. And that is it. So that's that bracelet. And then this one, hold on, let me roll it off. And again, I just relax my hand, don't overly force it over my arthritic knuckles. Okay, so we'll put that one there. This one, I did the last one in my jewelry store, which is up in Fayetteville. And it's the last gold one they have. Pandora's doing away with their gold shine line. And this had little rhinestones. It says Pandora, and it's a gold safety chain, which I really liked because I want to mix metals and colors on this one. So this one's got gold and silver and pink gold. So I'll just go ahead and get started. This is actually, I think that's backwards, yeah. Is there a backwards? There is. No, it's this way. You can see a little white crystals and a little mommy bird and a baby bird, and that's for me and my mama. And there's a little heart. And this is just a little dangle charm also that says, thankful, grateful, blessed. It is so tiny I almost cannot read it, but it's scripted on there, engraved on there. This is what started it all. This charm right here, actually these 2 charms right here is what started it all. This one, because I got this all in California at the California Disney store, and you can only get this one in California, and it's also engraved the word California on the back. But it's a picture of palm trees as you're walking down like a street. It's very tiny, and a sunset. And that is exactly what it looked like where I got this. This also has little hibiscus luau flowers on it. And they're all different colors. And this is the only one for Hawaii. But it can only be purchased in California. Isn't that interesting? You can't purchase it in Hawaii even. So this one says Let It Go. That's another Disney theme, but also just for when we have worries to let them go and give them over to the Lord. I thought this was pretty just because this is shell, and it's mint green, yellow, and soft pink. This is another one of the crystal hearts, but it's kind of like those same 3 colors in rainbow. It's mint green and kind of a soft yellow and pink. This one is the most recent one. This is the orange blossom one. It's a very tiny spinner. This is just one of the few gold ones, and it's got white crystals. This is one of the last of the gold charms, and it's just got pale yellow rhinestones or crystals. This is a beautiful little butterfly. Y'all know I love butterflies, and that's my favorite symbol. And it's got little pink rhinestones in it, or crystals. This one is the magnolia blossom, and it's a pale pink white blossom with a little pink, or I can't really tell what color that is, stone in the middle. And then this is a rose gold flower, just a dangle, and this is a rose gold spinner, and it's got like an opalescence to the middle of it. This is just like the heart, the crystal hearts I like, only this one is gold with white crystals. This one is a dangle charm that says family, and it's silver and gold. This is a clip, but it's got daisies, little white daisies. This has got blue and white crystals. This is for this YouTube channel, and it says, y'all. That's why I wanted that one. It's the blue, so I put it next to this blue. Just kind of bring out the blue in it. It's got little white crystals around the word y'all. And then I thought this is a pretty little dangle. It's the symbol of the starfish, which is another symbol. I've told a story about this many times, where mother and daughter were walking on the beach together, and it had been after a storm, and so hundreds of starfish were washed up on the shore. And as the mother was walking, she noticed her daughter had left her side, and she turned around, and her daughter was about 20 feet back, and she goes, where are you? What are you doing? And she picked up little starfishes and was throwing them into the ocean. And her mother walked over to her, and she had a little starfish in her hand, and she says, what are you doing? She goes, I'm trying to save them. And she goes, you can't save them all. It's not worth it. It's not going to make a difference. And she said, as she held the one little starfish up, it makes a difference to this one. And then just some more blue crystals, and then back here, and this closure is white crystal. So that's it. I hope y'all enjoyed this, and I will talk to you all again soon. Let me know about the gold one if you want me to do that one. See y'all.